Today's tier list video, we're going to be going from a worthless F-tier pet to an insanely rare S-tier pet at the end of the video. Without anything else to say, let's get started. First, as always, we have the F and E tiers. We're going to be skipping over these because they have zero value. Also, if you didn't know, Jandel disabled trading until Sunday, so there's a high chance he'll add a trading update with it. Anyways, on to the video. Next, we have the D-tier pets. These pets aren't anything special, but the mole has the useful ability to dig up items like the master sprinkler from the ground. So D-tier isn't all that bad. Some of the pets are still usable. Finally, moving on to the higher tiers, at C-tier, we have pets that start to have both decent value and rarity. Up first, we have the bald eagle. This bird was obtained via the limited 4th of July shop, and it has the ability to increase nearby XP gain for pets. For its good ability and limited obtainment, we decided it was a great floor for C-tier in terms of value. Next up is the sand snake, a common drop from the limited Oasis egg. It's pretty common, but it makes up with its ability to duplicate stuff bought from the seed or gear shop. Next up is the blood kiwi. Its ability is quite mid, only increasing the hatch speed for eggs. But it's pretty rare and obtained through the blood moon event for 20 million shekels. Next up are the night and blood owls. These pets are upper C tier because 1. They are quite hard to obtain due to them coming from the night and blood shop, and 2. They actually have a useful ability, being able to increase XP gain for all pets. Nice. Similar to the owls, up next we have the capybara, which is also able to increase XP gain for all pets. It's obtained by the paradise egg, making it decently rare. Its XP gain is also somewhat greater than the owls, which is why we put it at a higher place than the owls. Also, it stops hunger for pets nearby. Very useful. Up next, we have the blood hedgehog, which is obtained through the blood egg from the blood moon event. This hedgehog has the ability to increase the size of all prickly plants, making plants like nectar thorn give lots of money. It was recently nerfed though, making it so the hedgehogs have to be near the plants it's buffing. Still great pet. At the top of C tier, we have the cooked owl. This pet was obtained from Jandel, giving everyone active on Grow a Garden 2 personal cooked owls. It has the ability to burn or cook plants, giving a decent increase to their value. The reason it's not higher up is because a lot of people own them. Still, a nice cap to the C tier pets. Next up are B tier pets. These pets are respected in the Grow a Garden community for not only their use but their rarity. Let's get into it. First, we have the starfish. Although quite common and obtained at a high chance from the common summer egg, it has one of the most useful abilities in the game. The starfish is able to gain much more XP than every pet in the game, making it extremely easy to get high-level ones really fast. And if you already didn't know, high-level pets are both extremely useful and extremely valuable in trade. Next up is the brontosaurus, which is from the recently added dinosaur egg. It has the ability to make pets hatched from eggs 30% bigger. Nothing much to say other than decent ability. The next pet in B tier is the echo frog. The echo frog is a decent pet, and it's currently unobtainable, which adds to its value. It's obtained from the unobtainable night egg, and the ability allows it to speed up the growth of a nearby plant by 24 hours. Useful pet, but due to low demand, it's stuck in B tier. After that, we have the bear bee. This pet was once actually pretty good, but now it's fallen out of relevance because of its pretty useless ability. Sure, it gives the honey glaze mutation, but the honey sprinkler literally does that but better. However, expect it to rise soon. Pretty mid pet. Next up, we got the toucan. This pet has been rising due to the extremely broken honeysuckle method. Jandel literally had to disable trading to save the economy. People have gotten up to quintillions of shekels with this method, and its most important part are toucans. After that, we got the moon cat. This pet is pretty famous for being a part of a lot of broken methods. However, the value is pretty down in the gutter right now as it was just re-released to the game in the Summer Harvest update. It still has a solid value, but just not what it could have been. We're nearing the end of B tier now, and next up is the ostrich. It's been rising a lot this update due to the useful ability of giving hatched pets an age bonus. The thing holding it back, however, is its rarity, as it's a 40% chance from the paradise egg. After that, we got the seal. The seal is an incredibly useful pet because of its ability. It has a chance of refunding the pet you sell in its egg form. Basically, what this means is if you got a lot of junk from the night egg, you can turn that back in for a chance to get the raccoon. This ability, added on to the fact that it's a 10% drop from the unobtainable rare summer egg, puts it high up in B tier. At the top of B tier stands the red fox. This pet has been good and probably will stay like that for a long time. Its ability is pretty good, allowing you to steal obtainable seeds. And it's really rare, too, being a 1% chance from the mythical egg. Finally, moving on to a tier. To start us off, we have the Pack B. This pet hasn't been doing so well lately and is at risk of moving down to B tier. This is due to the fact that its ability is pretty useless, and the only thing carrying it right now is its rarity, and it's not even that rare. Next up is the Scarlet Macaw. This pet is good because of its ability, which adds a new mutation. It's also pretty rare as it is unobtainable right now and was an 8% drop from the paradise egg. Even though the mutation it gives is pretty mid, it's still a 2x multiplier and can be useful for min-maxing your plants. After that, we have the Hyacinth Macaw. This pet is basically like the Scarlet Macaw, however, it's a bit rarer at 5% from the Oasis egg. It's above the Scarlet Macaw for that, and the fact that the mutation it gives, Cloud Touched, is 5 accents instead of 4 accents like the Scarlet Macaw. Again, good for min-maxing your fruits. Next up, on A tier, we have the Queen Bee. This pet is basically only known for its rarity and not the ability. The abilities are pretty mid and have plenty of substitutes, so we won't be saying much about this pet. The Queen Bee is also expected to drop soon. Finally, at the top of A tier, we have the Chicken Jockey. This pet is extremely useful because of its ability to give the zombified mutation, granting a whopping 25 times multiplier. This pet is extremely useful if you want to do methods for money. It deserves its spot here for sure. Now we're getting to the good parts. As our first S-tier pet, we have the Dragonfly. Recently, this thing has been blowing up in demand and value. It's stable now, but a few weeks ago it was rocketing like crazy, and for a good reason, too. This pet can turn fruits into golden variants, which, if you didn't know, gold and rainbow are better than mutations, because it multiplies the mutations instead of just adding on to them. After that, we have the Butterfly, which is the final pet in S tier. The Butterfly is basically the Dragonfly, except it gives the rainbow mutation, which is better than the gold one. The only downside is that it consumes 5 mutations in order to turn the plant rainbow. To access the full tier list, you just have to join our Discord. In there, we host tons of cool giveaways and events, so stay tuned. Also, we are doing a butterfly giveaway right now, and all you have to do to join is to comment your username down in chat as well as like the video. Now, finally, we have the final tier, the S+ tier. This tier holds some of the highest valued pets in the game, and for a good reason. These pets are absolutely insane. Remember how at the beginning I talked about going to an insane pet at the end? Well, you won't be disappointed by these. First up, we have the Mimic Octopus. You know these pets are valuable when the Mimic Octopus is at the bottom of S+. It's a solid pet, being able to copy the abilities of a random pet in your loadout. It's also astronomically rare, a 1% pull rate from the Paradise egg, which is one of the rarest eggs in the game right now. These factors add together to form an extremely valuable S+ tier pet, the Mimic Octopus. Next up, we got the Raccoon. This is an extremely famous pet and has been near the top of every tier list we made, and for a good reason. This pet is used for 90% of overpowered and broken methods. Added onto this, it's also incredibly rare. From the unobtainable night egg, it's a 0.1% drop. This should make the Raccoon top tier. After the Raccoon, we have the Disco Bee. the former most valuable pet. This pet is the only way to get the disco mutation legit, one of the admin mutations that Jandal spawns during his admin abuse. The multiplier is a shocking 125 times multiplier, far more than any other mutation in the game. This puts it with the best pets in the game in S+ tier. After the Disco Bee, we have the Fennec Fox. This pet's ability is amazing. Basically, it has the chance to copy a mutation over to your own pet. This saves so much time as you don't have to gather a bunch of pets in order to min-max your fruit. Definitely top tier. Finally, we have the current most valuable pet in the game, the T-Rex. This pet is hatched from the dino egg with a 0.5% chance, making it incredibly rare. Its ability is also top tier, as it dupes mutations from one plant and applies it to every single plant. In your garden, the T-Rex definitely deserves this spot as the best. However, keep in mind that it's still new and inflated right now, so it might drop soon. However, it's still rising really fast right now. Hope you enjoyed and see you next time.